What's up out there, YouTube? This is James coming back at you with another informative video. I hope you guys are doing well out there on this Thursday. I'm doing pretty good myself. I come across this story about this racist domestic terrorist group that call themselves the Proud Boys. Well, they are looking for a new name now, okay? Simply because back in the year of 2020, they went on a rampage and vandalized a metropolitan AME church. Happened to be an African, Episcopal church of some sort. You see, actually ripping down Black Lives Matter signs and burning them, stomping on them and everything else. As a result of that, now they were sued for $2.8 million. And they were supposed to pay that $2.8 million. But thanks to Enrique Tarrio here, well, he says, well, let's see what the story says. You'll see what he say. Now, to get into the article, it says Proud Boys looking to sell merch will now have to tell it to the church. That rhymed. And I guess this is the church right here, Metropolitan AME Church in Washington, D.C. Okay. Well, the article says far-right extremist group, the Proud Boys, shot to infamy when President Donald Trump told them to stand back and stand by during a 2020 presidential debate. Now they may need to stand by for a new name. Okay. What they want to do is change their name, figuring that's going to get them out having to pay. Because see, now this church owned the rights to the Proud Boys name. You see, that's pimping right there. Now to continue, it says less than a month before the January 6th attack on the Capitol, a crowd of hundreds of Trump supporters, including some members of the Proud Boys, gave Washington, D.C. a preview of what Trump's big lie would unleash. During a violent demonstration on December 12, 2020, members of the Proud Boys vandalized a Black Lives Matter flag belonging to Metropolitan AME Church, a historically black church. Members of the group stole the flag and stomped on it while chanting, "Whose streets?" Question, "Our streets." They asked the question, then answered it. Okay, basically. I got a new name for you dumbasses. How about just calling yourselves the Stupid Boys? Okay? But whatever it is, you ain't gonna get out of paying this. Okay, now to continue. The group will have a harder time explaining exactly whose streets they are because the church now owns the rights to the Proud Boys names. Okay? That's just what it is. In 2023, Metropolitan AME won a $2.8 million default judgment against the group for its destruction of the sign. After the Proud Boys failed to pay, the church pivoted its focus to the group's trademark. Per a ruling this week from Superior Court Judge Tanya M. Jones Bozier, if the Proud Boys want to sell anything bearing the group's name or symbols, they need to get approval from the church. Like I said, that's pimping, and that's good for them. Low life. Now, the Proud Boys' involvement in the January 6th attack resulted in former Proud Boys leader Enrique Tarrio getting sentenced to 22 years for seditious conspiracy. Tarrio was among those to whom Trump issued sweeping pardons upon taking office. He shouldn't have got a pardon. You understand? He really shouldn't have got a pardon, but this is what Trump, this is another little thing that, he was doing, or was on his agenda, his list, as to make so-called change, okay? Releasing criminals. Now, to continue here, Tarrio, 42, called for the judge to be impeached and urged an investigation into the judge's decision. "I wipe my A with the judge's decision," he said of the ruling, according to the Washington Post. Ideally, he won't try getting that on a shirt. Well, that's okay. I don't care what he do. You can run and try to change your name, your group name, but y'all ain't gonna get out of that ruling right there. You're not. You're gonna pay. See, what these racists don't understand, when you do little dirty things like this or what have you, it's gonna cost you. You know, it's gonna cost you. Sometimes it costs you, by paying like you gonna pay this. Sometimes it costs you by your ass. It just so happened you gonna have to pay this time. I don't care what you change your name to. All they gonna do is turn around and say, okay, well, we own the rights to this name, and it goes on and on and on until you pay the bill. $2.8 judgment. That's just what it is. I say good. That's all I got on this story, people. I want you guys to tell me what you think about this Proud Boys, trying to resist the judge's order for them to pay. I like to hear what you think about in the comment section. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. People, please remember to live your life as though we are being watched, simply because we are. This is James, and I'm out. Peace.